Hi everyone, welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about a tool that has fundamentally changed my relationship with AI. No, I'm not joking when I say this. I'm talking about a tool called Claude Cowork. So which is basically an autonomous AI agent that can do tasks for you. You can just give it a task, go grab a coffee and come back and the task will be done for you. Right? Is this an absolutely new tool? No, it is not. So it's actually an extension of the tool called Claude Code, which is a very popular tool among AI developers. Anthropic, the company behind the Claude models, has made over $1 billion in revenue just from Claude Code. So they have seen the potential of this particular tool in automating coding tasks. So they have extended the same tool to do literally anything. So let's say you could be a product manager, marketer, executive, or anything. What if you could automate any of your tasks using AI? So that is what Claude Cowork is all about. So this is the demo where Anthropic actually shows how Cowork is able to organize files on your desktop. So basically they have installed Claude desktop application because Cowork only works within the desktop application for now. And they have opened Cowork and asked Cowork to organize files on the desktop. You can see there are a lot of files here. So now they just go to Claude and ask Claude to organize the desktop. So Claude takes control of your system and it organizes everything, and within a matter of few minutes everything is done for you. So you can just see in the video as they mentioned. So you can see all the organization is being done in real time by Claude. So all you had to do was just give a prompt and it's able to do everything for you. So this is fundamentally different in terms of how we interact with AI. So we are interacting with AI through chatbots where we type a question and we get an answer. But here we have an autonomous agent that can do tasks for us end to end. But how can we use this task in our daily life? For example, I will actually show you how I use Claude Cowork for one of my use cases. So let's say this is the generative AI course that we offer at Build Fast with AI. And again, this is being offered to some hundreds of people every month, and we want to create a nice marketing plan for it. So creating a marketing plan involves creating a lot of calendars, maybe creating posts and a lot of tasks. What if AI can do everything end to end? So for that, let me show you a 2-3 step process where you can literally automate anything. The first process that we will follow is take the context of your job and give it to Claude and then ask it to do it. For example, this is the AI course that I offer. So I have taken all the information about my course and I have put it in a Google Doc. So now what I'll do is I'll just download this as a markdown file or a PDF. It's up to you. So I prefer markdown file. So I'm just downloading this as a markdown file. In this Cowork demo, I have uploaded this generative AI launchpad info. So all the information about my course is available in this folder. Now what I'll do is I'll open Cowork. I will ask Claude to look into this document that I have sent and create a 7-day social media plan. So let me show you how that is done. So for this, you will need to install Claude desktop application for this. So if you don't have it downloaded, you can just type Claude desktop app and you can just download this application. And this feature is only available to paid subscribers. So if you are a free subscriber, you might not be able to use it. So once you download Claude desktop application and you have a valid subscription, you can just click on this. And there will be different modes of interaction. So one is Claude Code that we have been talking about, and the chat is the regular feature that you use on the website, and this new feature is called Cowork. So to work with Cowork, I'll just initiate a new task and you can just connect it to the folder. So you can just add a folder connection. So you can just connect which folder you want it to work on. In this case, I have connected it to the Cowork demo folder already. Now what I'm going to do is I will ask Claude to create a marketing plan for a 7-day marketing plan with all the detailed posts, right? So let me ask Claude to do that. So you can see this is the prompt that I'm giving. So I'm asking it to create a 7-day marketing plan for my generative AI launchpad. And I'm also telling that you can find information in the file attached or maybe the file in the folder. and I'm asking it to create an Excel sheet with timeline as well as the posts. And I'm also asking if you have any clarifying questions. So we don't want AI agent to work for many minutes or many hours and just go off in the tangent. So I want AI to ask me any questions or doubts if it has beforehand, so that it goes in the right direction. So I have chosen Claude Opus 4.5, which is the best model that is available. So I'm just choosing that and I'm clicking on let's go. So you can see that in the first step, Claude is actually reading the file that is present in the folder. And once you can see, it has reviewed the document that I have uploaded. And now it is saying that before I create the 7-day marketing plan, I have a few questions. So Claude is thinking to itself, okay, what are the questions that it has to ask me? So these are the questions. So which platforms do you want? So I say, okay, I'm active on LinkedIn and Twitter. So let me just click on this one. And what is the primary goal of this 7-day campaign? Drive signups, push for direct enrollment. So let's say my goal is to drive waitlist signups. So I'll click on this. What is the tone of the post? So I generally want it to be casual and conversational. So let me click on this one. And is there a specific cohort start date or deadline you want to promote? So currently we have cohorts running every month, so I don't want it to have a standard date, so I'll say no specific date. Now it has asked me 4 to 5 clarifying questions. Now it will start working on creating an Excel sheet with all the necessary details. So this task might again take a few minutes, and we'll come back to this and see how it works. But before that, you can also see that it has created a to-do list. So it has divided the entire task into 4 steps. So it's going to create a spreadsheet, then add a timeline, then add LinkedIn posts as well as Twitter. So just like we organize our work into different steps, so Claude has also organized its tasks into different steps. And you can see the status of the agent here. So once a task is done, you can see that this will be stricken off and then it will go to the next and so on. So in few minutes, we should have all the 4 tasks done and we should have an Excel sheet with our detailed plans. You can see that the AI agent has completed all the 4 tasks one after the other, and it only took close to 2 to 3 minutes. And if I just scroll to the bottom, you can see that it's mentioning what all it has done, and you can see the spreadsheet it has created. So I'll just click on this. And you can see this is what it is doing. So it's given a 7-day plan and what is the focus for each day for each platform, and it has also mentioned best time to post. That is amazing. And if you click on the LinkedIn post, so you can see for every day it has a different theme, and it also has a LinkedIn post. It has also added some hashtags and also added a CTA. And then we can check out the Twitter posts, and you can see that these are the Twitter posts that it has created. And you see that a lot of context in these tweets also include content about my own course. So that way, if I wanted to create a marketing plan even for 30 days or even for 1 year for that matter, I can just use this tool. So there is no task within the knowledge work that Claude Cowork can't do. All you have to do is create a folder with all the necessary context. Just open Cowork and ask it to do that. So you can create Excel sheets, you can create presentations, you can create graphs, or even websites for that matter. So this is the closest we have to AGI as of today. And if you are a knowledge worker, I strongly recommend you try this tool. And if you want to know more about using agents like this and building your own agents, check out Build Fast with AI's Generative AI Launchpad, where you will find a lot more information about tools like this. Hope you liked this video. We'll meet again in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.